The Vanderbilt Transplant Center broke a world record for heart transplants while saving hundreds of lives. One of the 174 transplant patients tells News 2's Caitlin Quisenberry a successful heart transplant means feeling safe in your own body again.
When they took the tube out and I had oxygen in my brain for the first time in years, I couldn't believe it.
So it's not just survival to hospital discharge, but it's making sure they get back home and are able to return to doing the things that they want to do and that give them joy in life.
Last year, the Vanderbilt Transplant Center performed 174 adult and pediatric heart transplants, setting a world record. Scott Pollard of Indiana says he was the 16th recipient of a successful heart transplant at Vanderbilt, days after being admitted and having two false hopes of a heart match.
That was actually the first thing that Dr. Shaw said to me. He said, "You won't wait any less anywhere else."
And I think that is the area where Vanderbilt has been especially innovative and successful, is finding hearts for these patients and getting them to transplant, but also getting them to transplant quickly, because I think relative to many centers, we have very short wait list times.
According to Dr. Schlendorf, the average patient waits either days or months for a heart due to age, size, or medical emergency. Despite the high demand for hearts, Vanderbilt was able to successfully transplant 36% more hearts in 2024 than 2023. And last year, 10 of those transplants were performed on pediatric patients.
It's not just the number, it's the lives that were saved, and it's the innovation that was required to achieve that number, and it's the teamwork that was required to achieve that number.
Like Scott, Vanderbilt saw more than 500 patients referred to them for transplants by over 15 states.
The surgeon that went to retrieve the heart had put his hand down in there and picked it up, and it covered his whole hand. He goes, "I got you a big heart." We had a little sign, and it was just the hang loose sign. And so I did that when I woke up and I could understand her, and she goes, "Are you okay?" And I gave her the sign.
All right.
I couldn't be more appreciative, obviously, for this extension of life that not only Casey and his family have given me, but also the staff at Vanderbilt.
In Nashville, Caitlin Quisenberry, News 2.